This video is sponsored by the good folks at
TFE PowerCircle. We get to the check.
in association with
Cookup.
Yo, Dennis here back with another episode of This Is Not a Podcast. Y'all already know what the lick read. Make sure y'all like and subscribe and hit that notification button. It's greatly appreciated. But first,
hey, you, right there. Y'all see it. Watch this video to the end, boy.
the streets were clear. Now it's about maybe 2 in the morning, maybe at this time, probably about 2 in the morning. Everything's cleared, all the lights are out, but then all of a sudden, as we going along the street, you just start seeing what I like to call the creatures of the night. The Hollywood that I thought I would see, I got a chance to see. Now, remember when I told you about those unnamed, unfamiliar film companies that I saw? So we ended up going down Hollywood Boulevard and we get close to a familiar, I don't want to say a familiar stroll, but a stroll that I'm familiar hearing in all the documentaries that I've seen, from American Pimp to all the underground documentaries that I ever heard of. And a lot of people that I've talked to in Cali, they tell you about what's going on, because we like to know what's going on in the hoods. I like to know what's going on. Like, I like to know my surroundings as much as possible. So then that's when you start seeing like a abundance, prostitutes, pimps. You seen gangsters. After you get to a certain part of Hollywood, you start seeing all the street stuff that you could possibly see. I remember going past this particular film company. Now, it was one on one side of the street, and it was another on the opposite side of the street. But this time, the lights was up. Now, it's nighttime. They got the lights on. You knew it was a film company here. It looked like a film company name, everything. But what I noticed is, I would have thought it was a dope line. It was a lot of women lined up to go in these places. Like, they were lined up to go inside these gates. First thing, my first initial thought was, okay, in between those film companies, you got these hotels. I will not name no names, but it's a lot of hotels. Not the best hotels in the world, but they charging 5-star prices. If everything booked up, like all the club goers and everybody else, after a night of fun, and you're gonna have some promiscuous activity going on, I'm pretty sure those hotels is where they frequented. I would never be caught dead in Hollywood, ever to stay, none of that. I won't do it. But it was like a culture shock to me, because where I'm from, when we see lines like that, we identify that as like dope lines and stuff like that, or somebody passing out government cheese, and ain't nobody passing out no government cheese at 2 in the morning. I can tell you that right now. I guess I seen what looks to me as like you seen prostitutes off the streets. I know for a fact some of them had their pimps with them, and then you had other, I guess, adult film actresses. I don't know what to call them, but you seen a mixture, and guys and gals all lined up to get into these places. Now, I'm not sure as to they were auditioning or they were lining up like dicks or whatever. They got in and whoop-de-whoop. So that's when I'm like, man, what's going on over here? It can't be something crazy. You could see, like, if it was a prostitute activity going on, you'd have seen them like maybe towards the hotel maybe, but they was going towards the film studios. So that's the first thing, my first culture shock. My mouth dropped. Like, okay, it didn't take long for me to figure out what those film companies were doing. Now, I'm not sure if they just specialize in just that, but is this what was going on right now? So that's one version of Hollywood that I seen that was just mind-blowing, that I wanted to tell that story, because that story just sticks out, that I ain't never seen that many prostitutes on both sides. Now, I've seen strolls before, especially like in Chicago, going on the west side or whatever side there is. Every hood, every major city has a stroll, and we all familiar with the streets and all of that, which I will not disclose. I'm not going to mention no names, say no names, nothing like that. I'll let you figure that out on your own. So if you ever go to Hollywood, just kind of key in on what you see, and just remember, if you see any film studios going down the strip, look to your left, look to your right. You'll get the names. Like, if they not familiar, oh yeah, it goes down, Jack. So that was the first thing I seen. Now, fast forward to 10, 12 years later to now present time, Hollywood is not quite the same no more. Like, we all know, like, the major film industries, they going through what they going through, and just the vibe alone since the pandemic, I guess it's getting back to normal, but a lot of crazy stuff is going on, in today's society. So you definitely got to still keep your head on the swivel. But Hollywood nightlife it's definitely something different, and I think that might have been light because it went from like all these lights, glitz and glamour, but when the lights go down out, it's a different. It's like the night, like the zombies come out. You know what I mean? Like everything that you ever think about, you literally see it. You can literally see it from your car. You don't even have to get out your car. You notice that the only thing that's open in those areas is a liquor, maybe a Subway and a liquor store. So I thought that was pretty bizarre. And strangely enough, you might see a few people shoot some movies out there. Like you'll see like a random camera guy just pop up out of nowhere. And I assume they might be shooting a scene somewhere, or maybe even a music video. Like that's another thing you would normally see. Like all this stuff in one night, you'll see a random camera guy, guerrilla style, shooting a video, maybe even a movie scene, or I mean, you never know what you'll see. But on the weekend, it definitely goes down in Hollywood. So I just definitely want to tell that story. Sorry if I'm too long-winded or anything like that. And if you made it this far, I appreciate it. Definitely tell a friend, a banker friend. Let me know in the comments if y'all want to hear some more content like this. I noticed that y'all rocking with the reviews that I do. I noticed that y'all like the music reviews because I noticed that I get a nice spike every time I do a short or a music review on something popular. I know y'all like the popular stuff, y'all like the trending stuff, y'all like the drama and all that stuff, but I mean, I much rather just give y'all a little bit of story time here and there, just to throw my story times in there in between, because I got a whole bunch of them. So it's like, I think if I just keep bringing them to you guys, I think you guys are eventually starting to warm up. Let me know if y'all want to hear more of them or not. I mean, it's definitely appreciated. I mean, I'm still going to give you everything else because I can't possibly be a niche creator, just stick to one thing because I do so much. And yeah, I mean, that's my story for the night. I got a whole bunch of them just pertaining to California, but that was one, like my first night in Hollywood as an adult. It's definitely one I will always remember because all this happened in one night, and I'm pretty sure I'm leaving a lot of it out. And maybe the next story I tell y'all, my next Cali story, I might even tell y'all about a rave party I went to. My first and last rave party I ever been to. That story is crazy, so make sure y'all be on the lookout for that one. It's gonna definitely be one of the episodes on This Is Not a Podcast. Hopefully we can do some. I got a couple stories, man, that deserve some reenactment, so this might inspire me to do like maybe some shorts or somewhere down the line, because I definitely want to do that, especially like something like that story or a couple other ones I'm finna drop on y'all. Like I got a lot of studio stories and just a couple states I've been to. I got a few stories that I can share with you guys, and yeah, so just tune in, stay tuned in. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for watching this video to the end. For those that made it this far, I messed up again. I told y'all I was gonna start letting y'all know about donating to the cause, because we definitely want to crank out as much content as possible. Every donation, I'm not monetized yet, so we're raising funds now currently for all the short films we got coming up. We do have a camera crew, we do have travel costs and things like that, and all this is out of my pocket, and it's a lot, but I want to do it, so I'm stepping out on faith. I'm gonna talk to my family, and I'm reaching my hand out to say, yeah, donations, because we need them. Because we gotta pay for our camera crew, we gotta pay for all our behind the scenes expenses, we gotta pay for rentals. It's a lot of various things, man, and that tab adds up, man. So anything's appreciated. Nothing too big or too small. All the information is right here down below. You can even buy your boy a coffee. I like coffee. Y'all seen, if y'all watch my show, y'all know I like my coffee. So yeah, I got more and more content. I'm definitely somebody asked me about my cook videos too. I'm definitely gonna get back into all my cook videos, and I might even throw a few tutorials in there, share a few recipes. Y'all know I got the Head Busters Knockout All-Purpose Seasoning for just $10, free shipping and handling. You know what I mean? We still got the free shipping and handling going on, because you know how it go. Everybody trying to save $1 right now, and I appreciate everybody for rocking. I wish a lot more of you guys will, just tune in and just keep going to all the necessary spots. That's why I'm having reason to believe y'all not watching like y'all should, man, because a lot of y'all see me, y'all give me comments, emails, and if I see some of you guys in traffic time to time, y'all ask me rhetorical questions about stuff that I always throw in y'all face all the time, like www.powercircle.life. I'm not even sure if I want to even keep the website even any longer anymore, because I want to know if you guys are frequenting the website. I can just have me a Shopify and just leave it there, but I will not be discouraged or hindered. This is not me being discouraged, no way, shape, or form. But I will say this: TFE TV Plus is on the way. Y'all, hit the Patreon. I'm still trying to work out the kinks with that and seeing how we're gonna do that, because I do have a lot of exclusive footage that I accumulated along the way, and I appreciate, just appreciate y'all locking in. And we can only get better, you know what I mean? I told y'all I ain't got no YouTube etiquette, so I pretty much just do what I want, but I'm gonna stay consistent by giving y'all this content. So I'm gonna leave it there. I think I talked a little bit too much past the time I wanted to. But I mean, right now, raw footage wise, we approaching, talk a little bit more on the next video. But anyway, make sure y'all like and subscribe and hit that notification button. And as always, keep God first. Stay sucker free, and by all means, get to the money. Peace and love. Stay healthy, and I'm out this joint. Peace.